All right, have and have not fans, it's time to talk about a topic that has been discussed in some of the comment sections of my videos about who's going to be the #1 bad bitch of the show. Now, honestly, I think it goes without saying that Veronica has stolen that title from Candace a few seasons ago. And with the possibility of her being in like a coma in the hospital, pretty much she's most likely not dead, but she's going to be incapacitated from raising some hell for some time. So based off the trailer, again, clever marketing by the fact that in neither trailer have we seen Angela Robertson slash Veronica Harrington. It's all been about, you know, what the other characters are going to be up to, which I've said time and time again is something that I've wanted this show to do for quite some time. Don't get me wrong, I like Veronica, love Angela's portrayal of the character, but it's more than about just her. I mean, the main plot of this show, the thing that got this show or the wheels in motion was Candace and Jim. We got a nice reminder of that in the finale when those two were talking in the hallway of the hotel, but it hasn't felt like it's been about Candace and Jim for quite some time. I mean, yes, we had the Quincy Jr. situation. We had, you know, Jim possibly losing Wyatt and then dealing with, you know, his house being burnt down. Well, Catherine's house being burnt down, then most likely getting a divorce very soon, and then him being left high and dry. Now, when it comes down to it, I think that based off the trailers that Candace is going to be the Veronica of next season. Again, depending on how long Veronica's in the hospital, because it looks like Candace is, you know, going full on, like full throttle, like there's no holding back. She has all these plans in motion to get back at the people who got back at her. But the crazy thing is, and again, I want to do a video on this later, Candace is mad at everybody, but she's the one, basically she's mad at everybody for the own grief that she caused herself. You know, reap what you sow. We've heard it 100 times, because every time it's said, I never get tired of hearing it because it's true. What I get tired of and sick of is the fact that Candace just ignores this and decides to get even more pissed at everybody else in her life, be it friends, enemy, family, when she's the one that's wronged them. So what I'm thinking is that with the whole situation with Candace most likely hiring a girl to be Jim's number 10 to get money from him, like she put Erica up to get money from David, and then most likely trying to get back at her family, and again her saying, you know, okay, drop dead, Hannah, like, you know, the only way for her to change her ways is just to drop dead. It's like I don't think she's going to go after Hannah in terms of trying to kill her. I feel like if there was anything done to Hannah, it would be something that Candace would do herself. You know, I don't want anything to happen, because if anything, Benny will prevent it. Hopefully, you know, he would take a bullet for his mom, and then to have that wake her up would just be, I don't even know. It'll just be crazy, because remember, back after he came out of the coma in season 2, this was like during the last couple episodes of season 2, you know, Benny got out of the hospital, came back home with Hannah. He called Candace over without Hannah knowing, and he wanted those two to sit down and bury the hatchet, not in each other, but just to talk it out, because if he had died, those two would have just been hating each other for the rest of their lives. And Benny was like, look, we're going to squash this right now. What's the real situation? And then that was the whole scene where where Candace says that Quincy Jr. is dead. Remember, that's what she thought, because Quincy Maxwell told her that he killed their son. Now, what I'm thinking of is the fact that Candace has so many schemes going on that it makes sense that Veronica is going to be out of commission for a while. And I did like that one scene. I did see some comments, because in the trailer breakdown, I talked about how, you know, Jim and Catherine are just laughing. And in one scene, I'm just like, wow, to have those two in the same room laughing together. I wonder what they're going on about. What are they planning? And somebody pointed out, hey, you never know. They're probably laughing at Veronica's misfortune of being in an accident. I could see that happening. That'll be a funny scene. I think that's pretty cool. Just because, again, after all the hell she's raised for them, and the fact that, you know, those three all have guns pointed at each other, the fact that one of them got into some trouble like that would have been great. Because remember when they burnt down Catherine's house, you know, Veronica was like, is Jim in there? Who the hell cares? And it's like, I hope Jim's in there. So it's pretty crazy how that went down. So I think it is possible. And again, I haven't been the biggest Candace fan lately, just because of the fact that, just like Veronica, I've just gotten tired of the same old thing over and over again, in terms of, like, you know, escaping near death, somebody telling the truth right to their face, but they don't even want to believe it. They get madder and more pissed at the world. Then they come up with even more elaborate schemes to get them even more trouble, because again, she's probably going to do some schemes where she's going to get even more money than before, or piss off the wrong people. And you really think about it, she's building up like her army of enemies in this next season, in my opinion, based off the trailer. Because remember, think about how, you know, she wished on Hannah that she would die in an unmarked grave and I'll be spitting on top of it. And Hannah said, you just spoke your own death into existence, where all the people you've wronged and cheated are going to be standing over your grave and spitting on it. Jim, Catherine, David, Veronica, Quita, just to name a small fraction, just a few. And again, I'm pretty sure you all will list down more in the comment section below. But there are Erica, if she's still alive. There are just so many guns pointed at Candace right now. Yet again, she might take the title of bad bitch from Veronica while she's in commission. Most might compare this to how, you know, Kevin Hart became the #1 black comic after Cat Williams was in jail. Some might compare the Candace taking over Veronica's, like, oh, Veronica's in the hospital after the accident, so Candace is going to leapfrog over her to reclaim the title. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it's possible for Candace to reclaim her spot as the #1, not Ice Queen, but, you know, #1 candy cane in the show? So let me know your thoughts below. Please check out my other videos, have and have not related. Trust me, there's a lot of content on the channel to keep you busy until the show returns next month.